Welcome to the Boss Ladies Mindset channel, powered by Crown for Success, the largest women's empowerment network for soulful CEOs on social media. We are a coaching business that mentors and motivates women to reach their highest potential in business and mindset mastery. Each one of our episodes will share valuable tips, resources, interviews, and empowering information that will help boss ladies design a life and business they're crazy as fuck about.
Hi ladies, I am Dani Marie and I am a Regional Vice President with Crown for Success. In addition to being a real estate agent that helps independent women become financially independent, I have a jewelry and makeup business and I just love helping anyone and everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please make sure to subscribe and hit that little bell so that you can get any of our other messages that the Queens and I here at Crown for Success would like to chat with you about. Okay, our episode today is about putting out into the universe our needs and wants and truly believing that we are spreading this light and positivity and putting that, and we are attracting that energy back to us. I am completely optimistic. I am outgoing. I'm loving. I'm always positive, and I am continually finding every positive and the best outlook in every situation, whether it be good or bad. I always try to grow from it, and I look back and reflect at what that growth period was and what was happening. And every time I look back, just like you do, I'm sure you say, wow, I'm so glad that that happened. And I think that putting everything out there in the universe, we get it back. I personally have done a couple things recently that I wanted to share with you. I am, as I said, really positive. I put everything out there. I put my dreams out there. I work extremely hard on all of my businesses. I have my business plans, and I am continually putting out into the universe the amount of money that I would like to make, the type of lifestyle that I would like to make. And I will let you ladies know that incredible things are happening. I am attracting all sorts of different things that I knew I was planting the seeds in my garden. Have been watering them. That is what I call all of my businesses and everything that I put out in life. I know that I am nurturing and helping other people, and I know that somehow it's going to come back in a great way. I don't ask for it, I don't expect it, but it's just the way that the universe works, and it's really amazing and amazing to see and experience. So a couple of examples that I will let you know is, as a real estate agent, I have been working extremely hard. I have been helping clients, doing lots of different things, and I'm in a transition of moving to Southern California, and so that's been a transition for me. Well, I haven't seen some of my family members. I typically see them, as we all do, at family get-togethers, and I have an uncle that I saw over a year ago at a wedding. And I mentioned to him that I am in real estate and I'm loving it. And we had a brief little 10-minute conversation prior to waiting on just some family members to arrive. Ladies, last week I have been working my tail off, haven't spoken to my uncle and his wife, and he calls me and says, I couldn't think of anyone better. We are looking to buy a home, and I'm so excited to have you as our agent and have you on our side. And I can't wait to have you help us get into our home. And that feeling at that moment, I mean, he was crying and I was crying. And I was like, wow, like this means so much to me. And he was like, you're amazing. And everything that you're doing, we see, we recognize, and we definitely want you. And it's just a bonus that you're my niece and you are going to be the one. And I mean, that was just such an amazing experience. The next one was, I was reading a book, and my mom had told me, you need to read this book. It totally aligns with everything that you believe in, with being positive and doing your affirmations. And I was reading this chapter, and it was talking about how if you put out there that you want to make, I'll say $10,000 a month, and you truly believe that, you're not just saying it and you're not just saying, yeah, I'm going to make 10,000. No, you truly believe, I am going to make this. You're envisioning that. And that is how I live my life. I'm envisioning living on my beach house. I envision having brunch with my girlfriends there. I envision having coffee in the mornings there. I envision our kids playing on the sand and, us all being at the water and coming back and forth to the house. I envision all of these things. I think that's huge. But in this book, it was talking about if you were to envision that there are checks coming in the mail. And if you were to walk out there and you open up and you're saying, okay, there's going to be a check today, I can't wait to get my check, and you go out there, that there would be a check. And I thought, man, I always do this with Publishers Clearinghouse. Don't tell anyone, but I still play. And I always get dressed up on Publisher Clearinghouse Day in case they come and show up. So I always have done this. My daughter knows and makes fun of me, and it's just like a big thing to her, but I'm like, I know they're coming one day. Well, I did the same thing. I truly believed that I was going to get a check in the mail. I didn't know how or where from. I wasn't expecting anything from anywhere. And ladies, I went out to the mail. There was a check from a car that I had 6 years ago on some fees that I had paid. I had overpaid on this car, and supposedly they got sued or whatever. And so I got this check back, and it was a substantial amount of money, and I wasn't expecting it. I mean, I wrote that car off like 6 years ago. And then a couple days later, I got another check in the mail, and that was for a couple $100s from an insurance company from 10 years ago that I had paid something and double paid, and they ended up reimbursing me the monies after reviewing this thing that we had. I mean, it was just incredible to be putting out there. And I'm not saying that, again, checks aren't going to be flying in all the time. And, if you always are saying, I don't want anyone to think like all this money is going to come in, but I'm just saying what we put out there into the universe, that will come back to you in some way or another, in some amount of time. I think being positive and being really optimistic, especially when things are really, really hard. I have had some setbacks, and in those times, I still say, it's okay. God, I trust in your plan. I know that I don't understand. I know that you're going to get me through this. I know that you do not give me more than I can handle. He does not give you more than you can handle. He knows that you can withstand this. You cannot be swayed or faltered. So if you have a strong mindset and you're working on that inner beauty and you're working on building those core values within you, and you stay true to yourself, I feel as though when those setbacks come, you were able to realign yourself. You may falter, but that foundation is solid. You put your crown straight back on and you just head forward towards your goals. I think being positive and knowing and truly believing in yourself and not allowing outside forces to come in and dull your light is imperative. I think that you as women, we as women, we have so many outside forces that come at us, and whether it's social media, whether it's family, all these things. No, you are a light, and I see you shining. And once you shed some of the stuff that you may have weighing you down, you can withstand anything. And I know sometimes people say, how do you stay so positive? And if you're in a situation sometimes, it's kind of cloudy and you're like, really? Like, I don't know what this lady's talking about. Or, yeah, you say that. Girl, I have been there. I have been through terrible situations in my life, traumatic things. And I always stay optimistic. I always stay strong in my faith. I always stay strong with knowing that I am loved by my daughter, my core family, and people that surround me. And I selectively pick those energizing, positive, amazing, supportive people. And I challenge you to do the same. I challenge you to really look and dig deep within yourself and see that light, and let that light shine, and let yourself bloom, and let yourself blossom into this beautiful, amazing being that you are. Being positive and staying, up, and always being the most genuine, amazing person, being loyal, having that integrity, having your strong values and faith, that will get you through no matter what. Stay positive, stay healthy, and know that if you ever need anything, I'm here. Please send me a message if you ever want to chat, and also stop by and visit my website. I can be on my website, my website is danimarie.love. And on Instagram, I can be found at Dani_Marie.love. I look forward to seeing you on our next episode. Also, please tune in on Wisdom Wednesdays. I will be giving some financial tips there, and motherhood, and tons of other things. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for tuning in. Heart, Dani Marie.
Thank you so much for tuning into the Boss Ladies Mindset channel, powered by Crown for Success. Please tune in next week for another episode, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram at RVPqueens, at The Girl Gang Confidential, at Crown for Success, at Strong Women Are Beautiful, and of course at Boss Ladies Mindset.